Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel, Let's Talk Stocks. So I just wanted to do a quick video to talk about what's going on in the market today, in my opinion, on NIO. So you can see, if I go back to the last week, you can see it went as low as sort of 55, it went up to around 57, 58, and it's been bouncing around 57, 58, even as low as 56 across the last week. So you can see it's kind of really been between 57, 58 and 56. So the back end of last week, it closed around sort of the 56 mark. So in my last video, if you haven't seen it already, NIO announced this morning, early hours of this morning, that their earnings report for 2020, last year, Q4 earnings, is going to be announced on the 1st of March. Now, previously, it was rumoured it was going to be on the 17th of March, so they've moved it 2 weeks forward. So that news came out before the market opened today. So this is what's happened to the market today. So it opened around the 56 mark, and you can see it's just been up and up and up and up and up, all the way up 58, and we got a 59. So really, really massive jump. From the sort of 56s it closed on the back end of last week. The highest it's hit today so far, and obviously we're only halfway into the market being open today, was 59.52. It's taken a little dip again around to the sort of the 58 mark, but it's really sort of around the 58, 59 mark. It's just literally, as I've done this video, gone up to 59.03. So we could be seeing a 60 plus day today. In my opinion, what has happened is, so obviously the news has come out this morning. You've got a lot of people jumping on FOMO, which stands for fear of missing out. So a lot of people have seen that Q4 earnings 2020 has been moved 2 weeks forward, which is 3 weeks away. And if you look at actual days the stock market's open, that's actually only 15 days away. So only 15 trading days away before Q4 2020 earnings is announced. We're looking for big things in Q4 earnings. There's very, very high chance they've smashed their targets like they did in Q3. So we should really start to see the stock jump back up to around the $60 mark every single day as a sort of base point after they announced the yearly earnings for last year. So it's very exciting stuff around the corner. So in my opinion, what's going on today is a lot of people that kind of started losing a bit of faith in NIO, or people just jumped on NIO without doing too much research when it was around the sort of 60 mark. Then it's been dropped down to sort of the 56 as a kind of average over the last week or so. So when the stock has kind of jumped up to sort of the 59 today, a lot of people have taken profit. The ones that aren't in it for the long term, and the ones that haven't done the research, and the ones that don't kind of understand how big this company is going to be by the end of this year, they've jumped out. So that's why it's peaked at sort of 59 and it dropped again, because a lot of people have taken out profit, they've jumped out, they've seen it sort of sit around 56 and they think, oh, this isn't doing too well, so I'm going to take my profit. So that's where they've made their mistake. Then it started dropping down because the people have been selling to take their profit. And now what you're going to see is you're going to start to see the smart money is going into NIO. So the people that have been sitting on the fence, the people that have kind of been holding back, doing their research, looking into it fully, making sure this is definitely the stock they want to be invested in long term. Now they've kind of seen the earnings report has been moved forward by 2 weeks, and they realise that it's time to get in. Because like I said, there's only 15 more days of actual trading to be able to get in. So it's going to be very, very interesting these next couple of weeks. Like I said, this is only my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. I've just been following NIO for a long time. I have quite a few shares in it. I'm very passionate about it because I've done the research. I can see it's a great company. If you look back on my channel, you can see I've actually got a playlist called NIO, and you can see all my NIO videos in there. I actually paid someone on Fiverr to go to a NIO store in China and film their latest model. So I got someone to actually go around and take a video of the car just so I could check that this was definitely what the pictures and the videos and that you see on YouTube is what it is, and I wasn't disappointed. I'll link the video in this description. It's a great car, really, really high quality, and I can honestly see it being $100 stock minimum by the end of the year. In other videos, I've said $120 stock by the end of this year. So, like I said, I'll just say again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is solely my opinion. I run a poll on one of my Twitter accounts. I've got a Twitter account, NIO_news, where I kind of post updates of news and stock updates as they come out. And I kind of just wanted to see what people think, if people are expecting it to drop back down again, or if they think this is kind of it now, it's going to keep on the rise. So I posted this post saying, NIO, #NIO, should I sell all my shares which are averaged at $59 and then jump back in when it drops to 56, 57? Now, just to make it clear, I have no intention of selling. This was solely just to kind of see if people thought there was a chance it was going to drop down to sort of the 56, 57, to see what kind of people's opinions are on it. And you can see already it's had 64 votes, 81% is saying don't sell. So that's 81% of people out of 64 are basically saying they don't think it's going to drop again. So like I say, whether it drops or not, I haven't got a crystal ball. I don't know if it's going to drop down that low again, but that is just kind of what the people are thinking now. So it just kind of shows you that people are fully behind the stock now. Everyone's getting excited about the stock. So it's really going to be interesting now what happens. Like I said again in my last video, I can really see once the earnings for last year comes out, it kind of settles around the $60 mark as an absolute minimum. So it is literally NIO to the moon now. So let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are on this stock. Let me just refresh this and see if we've got any more votes while I've sort of been recording. There you go. So 105 votes now. So over 100 people have voted on this poll on Twitter. And you can see 80% of people are saying don't sell. That means 80% of people do not think it's going to drop down to the 56, 57 mark again. So very, very exciting times for NIO. Very, very nice to see that the smart money is getting behind NIO. People are cashing out, that's fine. If people want to take profits and jump out, that's fine. But now we're seeing the long-term investors, the smart money getting into it. So we're really going to start to feel like a baseline instead of it sort of jumping up and down so erratic like it has been over the last couple of weeks. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.